So we're here at the SimplyDiag Community Hub. Got quite an interesting fault here today. 2018 Ford C-Max. Customer complaint is that she can't connect to the Bluetooth on the vehicle and that her CD player is not working. So first of all, what we did, we ran a global scan of the vehicle using the Ottofix, available from Diagnostic Connections and DC Tuning, one of our awesome community partners. It didn't really identify any problems within the vehicle, so the next thing we knew we needed to do then, let's confirm the Bluetooth's working. So using both an iPhone and Android devices, I've noticed that the owner uses iPhone. Sometimes that can be an issue with the phone software and stuff like that, but using my Android device I was able to connect to the Bluetooth, make calls and control the audio via the sync module via Bluetooth. And then we use young Dean's, I keep calling him Gene, his name's Dean, capital D. We used Dean's iPhone and we were able then also to connect to the vehicle via Bluetooth using for calls and audio. So I'm not sure whether that's a software issue with the owner's phone or maybe user error, something like that. So we'll do a little bit of education, show her how to connect to phone when she comes down. The next thing we had to do is confirm CD operation. So obviously all this sits on here like that, CD slots there. Previously we weren't able to select the CD option via the menu here, via the sources. It was just completely blank. So we used ALLDATA. We found out where all the screws and bolts and trim clips were. We were able to gain access to the back of the CD unit, which is rather toasty, and the plug had worked loose. So we've taken the plug out, cleaned the connectors up and stuff like that. We've now got functionality back. It's now talking to the CD unit, but unfortunately for them, it looks like the actual CD player has been damaged at some point and the disc in the CD player is not rotating. So that's what we've done on this car, and I'll just show you how we work through the ALLDATA stuff to find out where the trim clips and screws and fasteners and all that live. So if you follow me into the hub, oh, by the way, you might notice new t-shirt today. I've got Opus IBS t-shirt on. Thanks Team Opus, you're awesome. They'll be off to Buccaneer to get our SimplyDiag and SimplyDiag Network logos put on them, ready for the next video. So thanks again Team Opus. So going into ALLDATA, obviously I've selected the vehicle, then using the search button at the search box at the top, I typed in sync and I found out how to get access to the compact disc. It shows me exactly where the clips are, where the screws are that I have to take off, all that sort of stuff. And then more importantly, how to get the top covers off. So it tells me what tools I need and the sequence I have to do. I have to remove things so I don't damage any of the plastics or snap any of the plastic trim. So speaker cover first, then the rear, then the front cover, and it even shows me where the screws are, where the clips are, so I know where to put me trim tools in to pop it off. And we're able to do that, no problem, no damage to the vehicle. I then went into wiring diagrams. We're checking whether we've got power and ground at the front control interface module. So using the ALLDATA wiring diagrams, was able to find out what my power and grounds were, where my fuse locations were on both fuse boxes. Obviously this is controlled by the BCM, so that shows me the layout of the fuses and the connectors. And I'm going to page 5. It then starts to list the fuses that are controlled, you know, what they control, what they power, right the way through. So I'm able to check then, you know, my fuses, what controls what, and this is all the manufacturer's information direct from our awesome community partners ALLDATA. So I hope you found this video interesting. Give us a like, thumbs up, share, whatever. Come and join us at SimplyDiag.net and see what Simply Diagnostics and our awesome community partners can do for you. Thanks for watching. You're awesome.